Hello everyone and welcome back to DCM, Doritos, Connections, and Mountain Dew, your favorite local video game talk show. I am Howard.
I'm David.
And let's start off with our first segment. So, the Sony State of Play happened, and
Tell me all about it, Howard. Tell me what thrilling new games we have to
there's
discover.
there's a PSVR 2. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
They announced the last of the Street Fighter 6 characters, so we got that GIF of Cammy doing a stretch, and we got Zangief. Oh yeah, and they showed off, was it Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League?
Yes.
Or is it the other way around, Kill the Justice League Suicide Squad?
It's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I still am not 100% sure if it's like a colon thing, like it's Suicide Squad colon Kill the Justice League, or just meant to be read Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Let's find out.
I'm not sure. It's a similar thing with.
There is a colon.
There's a colon there. Okay.
And let's go to the Steam page.
Okay.
There's no colon here in this. Oh my God, this is a terrible.
It's a terrible logo.
Okay. Besides the point. All right, it all uses a colon on everything. Okay.
But not in the logo.
Not in the logo because.
It's kind of a similar thing to the whole Star Trek Into Darkness thing. That's a whole like can of worms to open on like a separate video. It's fascinating.
But yeah, they showed off gameplay, and I actually have a review written down here, Dave.
Oh, you have a review?
Yeah.
The game's not even out, and you have a review. Okay.
Yeah, no, my review of the footage. My review of the footage, and
yes,
it's just
enlighten me.
Oh my God. Why?
Just four words.
4 words.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
Four words now. It's just why. Why? If you haven't seen it, I will be showing it on screen.
Hey, look, there it is. Cool.
Yeah, dude, look, doesn't it look so fun? All right, taking the footage back down, because it doesn't look fun. It doesn't look fun at all. But yeah, no, it looks completely and utterly awful, okay? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I kind of do, because this game probably started being made like 6 years ago, when Destiny 2 just came out.
I mean, how long has Rocksteady been talking about this game? That's this game that they've been working on, but they weren't able to say anything about it. Like, I want to say like probably 2 years after Arkham Knight came out. 2017.
That makes sense in my head. Yeah. So if you don't know what it is, it's a 4-player shoot 'em up, beat 'em up, starring the Suicide Squad, but not like the Suicide Squad, but like just 4 random people from the Suicide Squad, and then always online co-op beat 'em up. And it's online always, even when playing single player.
Because nothing bad ever came from doing something like that.
Yeah, I sure do hope when they shut down the multiplayer servers, they don't delete the game.
Remains to be seen. Give it a couple years, we'll see.
And they keep slapping the guys, dude. Rocksteady made this. Guys, they made the Batman Arkham games. I'm like, this doesn't even look like anything close.
It doesn't. It's insane because the Arkham games are so good.
Like literally, you know, genre-defining games. And they're like, what if we turn this into a more generic Destiny? And I'm like,
but just give it a comic book skin.
Yeah, a comic book skin. You know what needed to have a crossover? DC and Destiny 2. You know, because that seems like a wonderful idea.
I mean, we've bullied the entire concept of games as a service to no end on this show.
Nope.
And let me tell you, we ain't stopping anytime soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need like a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship to get us to stop for 1 month, unless they keep giving us money.
Yeah.
We need literal physical money in order to get us to stop.
In hand.
Yeah. Like you know, a briefcase full of. I want a dude looking like Seto Kaiba to walk up to the studio with a briefcase full of money and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to get me.
Trench coat and all.
Yeah. Just give me money and I'll stop talking about how games as a live service is trash.
Just as a core concept.
And when you have I guess they were pretty smart of never showing us gameplay of this game because it's just so boring.
It's like that other game, that like zombie apocalypse game. That is like the Days Behind or something.
Days Gone?
No, not Days Gone.
No.
It's like it hasn't come out yet, but like it's supposed to come out like this month, and gameplay didn't get revealed until like last month.
Yeah, and but don't worry, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been available to pre-order for 2 years now.
2 years? Are you serious?
Because I remember, because this game kept getting delayed all the time.
That's right.
I remember this game announced during the pandemic.
Oh God.
Yeah, and don't worry, just for it to be like, oh, it's Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang to go in and shoot things. So like the plot's like Brainiac took over the Justice League, so they're gonna just use guns to kill everyone.
Hey, I like Brainiac.
Brainiac's
cool. I love Brainiac. He's a great villain.
But how is okay, let's just be level here. How is Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang, other than King Shark, all these are just people with guns going to shoot Superman to death, who is powered by Brainiac? That is like essentially. I mean, it's like okay.
To be fair.
Okay.
There's a great Stan Lee quote. It's like I don't remember exactly what characters he mentioned in the actual thing. It's just like, oh, who wins between Spider-Man and Hulk? And his answer is, whoever the writer wants to win.
That's a good point. But the counterpoint is it has to make sense, and essentially what we got is, okay, what if we gave like a homeless, like hobo with a shotgun, right? You just put him there, and he goes, okay, hobo with a shotgun, you're gonna go fight Goku, who's controlled by God.
Okay, but
have fun.
Having seen Hobo with a shotgun, I can see that happening. I can see that going.
I'm not saying he's gonna win. I'm sorry, gonna lose 100%, but like he ain't gonna win easy at all in any way, shape, or form that'll be believable for any audience. All right, and like also second point, they're using guns. Captain Boomerang's main weapon's a boomerang.
It's in the name.
Captain Boomerang.
His name's not Captain Gun, it's Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, so why is his main weapon a gun?
And like Harley, she doesn't. She uses guns, but that's not like her main thing.
She has like a hammer which she bonks people with.
Yeah, or a bat. Especially in Arkham, her thing was a bat, wasn't it?
Yeah, now she has like a paddle, like a cricket paddle.
Okay, I mean, that's sure, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. But like in King Shark's like a giant shark. Why does he need a gun?
Yeah, he's got a minigun.
Wait,
he's basically just a heavy from TF2. Just a shark.
Okay, hold on. If we could get the guy who voices the heavy to be King Shark,
please.
that'd be really funny.
Quick, who's voicing King Shark?
I think they already announced it.
I know, but what if it's the same voice actor? You never know.
Yeah, you're right. You never know. King Shark voice actor John DiMaggio played him in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Wait, that's actually not that bad of a casting.
No, I mean, John DiMaggio is good in everything, basically.
Side Squad game.
That's the movie where
Samoa Joe the wrestler.
You are lying to me. Are you serious? No.
It says it right.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I take it back. This game's good now.
I didn't know it was Samoa
Joe.
I'm so sorry.
How did we not know about this?
Who else is voicing in this game?
I mean, Tara Strong is playing Harley. We know that.
Bumper Roberts. Who's Bumper Robinson? Oh, I don't know who this guy is.
Okay.
How? What? Okay. And Daniel LePaine?
That's the only thing. Okay.
They got Samoa Joe.
What on earth? How did we not know about this?
Who snuck this under the radar? Wait, he was also in what? Wait, he was in a Transformers show? He was in the Game of Thrones video game?
The Telltale one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The one no one played.
Sorry, we're being sidetracked about Samoa
This
Joe
is
at the
a
moment.
huge tangent, but you have to understand it is completely warranted.
Yeah, this is Samoa Joe we're talking about. This is. We were supposed to make this segment about how to make this game, look, we're talking about how it doesn't look good, but I think we just found the best thing
Like
about
I said,
it.
the game's good now.
Yeah.
Day one buy for me.
Yeah, that's worth the $70 price tag just to hear Samoa Joe's King Show.
Wow. Okay. That was a revelation.
Sorry, sorry, this went nowhere at all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Point is, the game looks really bland and generic so much that Samoa Joe is the most interesting part about this game.
God, it is.
Like if I'm gonna even show pictures, the UI looks awful. The gameplay looks boring. The story doesn't even make any sense from what the trailers are showing. Other than realistic graphics and the fact that this was made by Rocksteady and also Samoa Joe, there's like literally nothing to this. Okay, there's nothing.
And
okay?
what really sucks about this is that it looks to be Kevin Conroy's final performance as Batman, and it's gonna be in a not so great Destiny clone.
Kevin Conroy's last role is gonna be a game that has Samoa Joe playing as a talking shark.
When you word it that way,
I think
maybe it's not so bad.
Maybe it's not so bad. Does that mean oh my God. If one of the last celebrities Kevin Conroy met for the first time was Samoa Joe, that'd be so funny.
That would be pretty nice.
That'd be really funny. But yeah, we know why they had this game. Oh yeah, we also forgot to mention there's also like a battle pass.
Yeah, battle pass.
In Fortnite. They said, guys, don't worry. It's for single player cosmetics. And I'm like, sir, that doesn't address the fact that the single-player game got a battle pass.
There's a really great bit I saw of someone talking about this exact thing, and they're just going on this huge rant of like, I love adding arbitrary numbers to increase a random stat. I love it. Give me more of it.
And that's the new Suicide Squad game. I'm just gonna.
Can't wait.
That's why really the Street Fighter somehow won the Sony State of Play, even though the whole entire roster was leaked the moment it was announced. We got announced characters that we knew that existed, and it got more hype than this.
That's not good.
And for our transition, here is that one scene of Cammy doing the backstretch. All right, now let's start off with some mini reviews. So what have I been playing? I've been playing Hot Wheels Unleashed. Just came on the Game Pass. I was in a mood for a racing game. It was a racing game developed by Milestone Games where you literally play as a Hot Wheel car on a Hot Wheels track. I know you may not think that's impressive, but for Hot Wheels games, it's pretty hard to do that basic thing. And you can and it's like the track is literally like inside your room. Like you can literally see like your bed and stuff. Like as if you were a kid playing Hot Wheels. It's an arcade racing game that has a bunch of modes, like a challenge mode, multiplayer racing, split screen racing, and like a track builder where you can literally build tracks. There's also like a story mode in which you can unlock more parts for your tracks. And it's actually really fun. It's an arcade racer that's pretty easy to pick up. Not too hard to master because I'm bad at racing games and I platinumed it and beat all the challenges. So it's pretty easy to get into. If I was a kid, I'd go nuts with this game because I loved Hot Wheels. I wasn't a Matchbox kid. I was a Hot Wheels kid, okay? Get it through your skull. There are some little difficult parts, like a lot of the time trials in the challenge mode. I literally jumped off the track to get the time. But it's fun. There's a lot of things to do. There's also 3 DLC expansions for the game featuring Batman, Monster Trucks, and Looney Tunes. No, I don't know how any of those fit together, but they do. And it's one of those games. It's kind of a lot like Minecraft, where like you have to like. It's really good, but it's only as good as what you put into it, kind of, right? Like if you're like a big racing guy, like this is a game that you play over the weekend, collect everything, and then call it a day. But if you were like, if I had this as a kid, the amount of hours I would spend like building tracks, the amount of hours I would spend like on loot boxes to get like the Street Fighter cars, right? Like you put as much as you want into it and you'll get it back. It's fun, it's simple, it's easy. I enjoy it, but I can see why people get mad because it is kind of basic. There's not really a lot. I was thinking it'd be like Mario Kart where there'd be items. There are no items. It's just pure straight racing. So if that's your thing, go for it. I'm thinking of giving this bad boy 7 out of 10. Go play it.
All right. So every so often, some idiot will go viral on Twitter for saying something about like gaming has plateaued, that there's not enough variety in games nowadays to keep people invested. Now, there are multiple things wrong with that statement, but really the most important one is that's your own dang fault for not playing Chop Goblins. I'm sorry. Chop Goblins is a micro game by Dusk and Gloomwood developer David Zemansky. And when I say micro game, I mean that the game can be finished in about 30 minutes. Before I go on, I should clarify the meaning of the title, because this was actually something I was confused on before I played the game. Chop Goblins. The goblins are the ones who do the chopping. You do have the option to chop. You start off with the dagger, but the goblins are the chop goblins, capital C. Not that you, the player, are chopping goblins. Just wanted to get that out of the way. It was very important. Anyways, it is a delightful little game where you, the player, visit a museum and accidentally unleash the titular chop goblins from their prison in the basement. And it is up to you to put them back in their prison. This leads to a time-hopping adventure to stop the goblins, bolstering their ranks by going to Transylvania to recruit Count Dracula, who is constantly singing opera music while you're fighting him.
Know that my name is Dracula, you will learn.
And going to ancient Greece to retrieve the Wand of the Corinthians before the goblins can get it, which kind of acts as this game's version of the BFG 9000. Eventually, you go to a dystopian future ruled by cybernetically enhanced goblins to finally put a stop to their evil schemes, most of which involves chopping. And yeah, that's kind of it. Not much to tell. Gunplay feels really good, which should come as no surprise if anyone has played Dusk. The locales are fun, my favorite being ancient Greece, and the overall tongue-in-cheekness of it just really ties it all together. There is a bit of a jarring difficulty spike in that final level in the future. I made it all the way through to that final level without a single death, and then that last level, I died like 4 times. Other than that, though, no complaints. Chop Goblins gets a 6 out of 10, too many goblins. I'm kidding, 8 out of 10. And for God's sake, it's $5. You are doing yourself a disservice by not playing it.
All right, so for those of you keeping up, Microsoft is trying to buy Activision Blizzard, which we went over in a video.
Multiple times, I think.
Multiple times, in which we come to the same conclusion as capitalism sucks, but we need to get rid of that guy from Activision Blizzard because he is ingrained and rooted at that company.
At this point, we should just get a graphic for when we talk about this that just does like does a stamp that says capitalism sucks anytime we talk about this.
We should. Yeah, I guess the FCC, for once, decided, hey, you know, we should stop this company merger. I don't know why they didn't do that for Disney and Marvel, Disney and Star Wars, Discovery and Warner Brothers. Was it Warner? Was it Time Warner or whatever? The one, whatever merge happened with Warner Brothers before that. When Microsoft bought Minecraft, I don't know why they didn't stop that. I don't know why when they didn't stop Sony from buying Destiny 2, which is now at this point the monopoly of all live services? I don't know. But they have a real big issue. And it's because Sony threw a stink because they're going to get Call of Duty. They didn't throw a stink when they got Minecraft. They didn't throw a stink when they got everything else from Rare and all those other studios they bought. They were just like Call of Duty. And the FCC in the EU were like, you know what? No, you're going to have a monopoly on all first-person shooters. Which I'm like, okay, but really? Are you sure about that? And every single time Sony would just go to court with the EU like a little dog saying, yeah, they're gonna have the monopoly. They're gonna have the monopoly, FCC. Please stop Microsoft. And I guess the FCC is gonna lighten up. They might allow it now because Microsoft said they're gonna put Call of Duty on every platform, including the Switch.
Yeah.
The last Call of Duty game is like 200 gigs. How's that going to fit on a Switch? And they're like,
unless, bear with me here.
Uh-oh.
Unless Activision finally learned how to, zip files.
That is asking a lot.
I know, but
a real lot.
It's 2023. It's a new year. Maybe they finally learned.
Yeah, so
This is the Activision redemption arc.
The Activision redemption arc. I would hope the Activision redemption arc would be make an interesting looking Call of Duty to play. I thought that would be it.
You don't want to play Modern Warfare 2 2?
2, not the remake of 2, but a sequel to the remake of Modern Warfare 1.
Yes. So would it be Modern Warfare 2 2 2?
Or would it be like Modern Warfare 2, and then like you have like the second power up there?
Oh, so squared.
Yeah, like squared.
That would Modern Warfare squared. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like Alien 3, but 3 is an extra.
Yeah,
which doesn't make much sense.
No, that doesn't at all.
No.
Actually, yeah, what we just said doesn't even make sense in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Point is, how are you going to put a Call of Duty game on the Switch? Now, people have been saying, just use the power of the cloud. And I just go, you high? Look how well that went for Kingdom Hearts. And you know how good Kingdom Hearts went?
Terribly?
Yo, wow, Dave. How'd you guess?
I don't know.
A Switch, a device that's meant to be portable, didn't work when you have to keep it connected to the internet at all times.
Who would have thought?
Whoa, that's so
Certainly
surprising.
not us.
Yeah, so, I mean, like on one hand, like I want Call of Duty to be on like as much things as possible, but the statement of we're gonna put it as it is, working the same, not cutting anything out, chill.
No.
Chill.
Not gonna happen.
I need to see it to believe it. Like you can visually, like my little brother, he plays Fortnite on the Switch. I have seen gameplay of Fortnite. I have played Fortnite. Fortnite on the Switch, it looks sad. It looks really sad. It looks like if Borderlands, like the original and the Xbox 360, somehow looked like blurry.
Oh God, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Which sometimes the graphics will finally load and pop in and everything will look fine.
Sometimes.
But like he'll be like, dude, look at this character I got, and he shows me this, and it looks like a psycho from Borderlands, and it just needs the graphics need to pop in, and I'm like, is this it? He goes, no, wait, no, hold on, let him go. Oh, okay, good. Okay, we're good. This is the character.
Almost a quarter of the way there.
So yeah, this is, which I just still think it's like, okay, out of all the things Activision is super mad at, wait, they cared so much about Call of Duty. Call of Duty. They really did not care about Overwatch.
Because no one cares about Overwatch.
You're right, but guess what's getting a One Punch Man crossover?
I did see that.
I don't think Overwatch 2 died. I think no one plays it, but I think there's still a decent enough community. They're also going to get...
That's got to be one small but dedicated community. Because even one of my friends, obsessed with the first Overwatch, he doesn't even play Overwatch 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think like...
And he couldn't care less about all the the terrible things Activision did. He didn't care.
He didn't care. I mean, like, okay. I just don't know. It's such, and the fact that this is what the FCC goes, okay, this is fine. This is what makes it okay. Which, I'm kind of like, this is the thing that makes it okay. Like all the other times, not okay, but this one franchise, this one. We're gonna ignore Call of Duty.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We're gonna ignore Overwatch. We're gonna ignore Guitar Hero. We're gonna ignore Crash Bandicoot. We're gonna ignore Spyro. We're gonna ignore Tony Hawk. All of these are like 5 of the highest-grossing franchises in the world, mind you. Some of them. Call of Duty, though. And I know we didn't cover this, but my personal favorite line is in court when they say there's no way that Microsoft said there's no way that Call of Duty is the monopoly of all shooters. And they said, look at Battlefield. Sony says, what do you mean, look at Battlefield?
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Certainly not with 2042.
Which is going to be on PS Plus after a year of its release.
Oh, gross.
And it's on Game Pass.
That's a waste.
Yeah, remember it was $70 on launch. But yeah, no, that might be the ticket of Microsoft getting Activision Blizzard, which
Yeah.
you know, funny. But you know, here's hoping, I guess.
Sure.
You know, I guess, I don't know. Just get rid of that guy who runs Activision.
Honestly.
I want my Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 HD remaster, please.
Don't bring that up. I'm still upset.
No, but why would you be upset? They're hard at work making Overwatch skins. They're doing such a good job
we
at
at
it.
least get a Tony Hawk skin in Overwatch?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he'd allow it.
He probably wouldn't.
He's mad at Activision.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
But yeah, that's it for our show today. Sorry for the depressing news.
Yeah.
Sorry for the negative karma, but good news doesn't happen. Bye, everyone.
So long.
Bye.